In the realm of the spirit, there are regions. There are people who live in the low density, and some of us are in the low density and some are in the high density. What I'm trying to say is there is Soweto in the spirit. I wish I could talk to somebody. And there is Borodo in the spirit. Bible says some bodies are celestial and some are terrestrial. The word celestial, if you look at the language, it actually means one thing: a body, or rather of heavenly regions, not origins. If you look at 1b there, it says heavenly regions. That means in the realm of the spirit there are regions. So if a preacher comes from Borodo in the spirit and begins to minister something, you will wonder what is he talking about, because you have never seen a mansion before. You are used to a shack. Talking to somebody who is at the level of this prophet. I am at the level of low density in the realm of the spirit, sir. If you just go by the side of Tumbare, there is no dove in place. Even the dove knows it can become lunch. But if you come to Borodo, sir, there are doves everywhere. You walk like this and the dove will just jump to the side. That revelation is different. If I tell you there are so many doves in my location, if you move, they just jump to give you way. They are not running away from you. They know you got food. When you understand the realities, the Bible says, and we are seated far above principalities and power in heavenly place. No, places. My sister, where I stay here, you can eat an orange inside out. Before you peel it, it's finished. I wish I could talk to you. So the realm of the spirit has many possibilities for those that have grown, have matured, have gotten to a certain level of low density. So when I'm preaching something like this, there are some people who look at it and say, no. I understand. You are in a developing country in the spirit. We are a developed country. I'm talking to somebody now. I don't know if you're hearing me. That's what is happening in the church today, where we have a problem. When somebody says miracle money, and people find miracle money, and some people look at it and say, no, this is not right. It can't be God. Yeah, your God in your level can do it. It's not about power, say. It's about high density, low density. Even hell has regions. The Bible says, I will bring you down as Satan into the pit, to the side of the pit. That means, according to the Bible, the sides of hell are hotter than other locations. Even the devil says, I will go up and be like the Most High. I will go to the sides of the north. That means God lives in the north. Elijah took the mantle and hit the waters. Where is the God of Elijah? I did English for a little bit. You understand that if I just start by a question mark, there is a context behind the question mark. Where, that means I looked for it, I couldn't find it. So Elisha had walked to the waters and tried to say, open like Papa Elijah had done, and the waters didn't open. He remembered, I'm serving the same God as Elijah, but the revelation and the place and the regions where Elijah operates from is not my region. Elijah would prophesy and say, I speak from the presence of God. He was with you in your house and he says, I speak from the presence of God. Like right now, I'm actually in the presence of God in heaven and I'm talking to you. Jesus will say, my Father which art in heaven. Then people will look up to heaven and he says, my Father which dwelleth in me, and they look into his stomach. Where is your God? All around. Like St. Patrick said, he is in my head. He's in my hands. He's in my eyes. Christ behind me. Christ on my right. Christ on my left. Christ behind me. Christ in the people I see. Christ in my eyes. I speak by the authority of the Spirit. Speed to everything you do.